Here's all the Final Fantasy XIV merch I found in Japan. We started at a store called Animate, which is where I found these two cool books. The first is this really cool art book for Endwalker, which has tons of concept art about the characters and locations. Here's the original designs of some of the characters. Alice looks amazing. Medion's art looks exactly how it does in game. It also comes with a minion of the Endwalker spaceship. The second is the newest Encyclopedia Yozir, which is basically the main lore book for the game. The only problem, however, is that it's all in Japanese, but at least the art looks nice. Even though I can't read it, it's still really cool to have it in the original text, and I have no regrets of buying this. We then went to the Square Enix cafe, which is called Nya. This is probably the best place to get merch, since they have the biggest collection that I saw in the entire trip. They had plushes, CDs, pins, clothes, and pretty much everything sold at FanFest. Honestly, if you are pressed for time during your trip, you should probably just come here and you will be happy. They even have more stuff than the FF14 cafe. And out of everything I bought, my favorite has to be these Loporrit playing cards. They look really cool, and each number has a unique artwork which make these look even better. I also, of course, got a few plushes like this Korpoka, an ancient, a chef hat Paisa, and a Mamoshiba plushie / neck pillow. This thing actually converts into a neck pillow, and it's the derpiest thing ever. I love it so much. You just unzip it, take out all its guts, and turn it inside out. They also sell an axolotl and a marble. I also got a Serpent of Ronka back scratcher and a Serpent pencil case. It comes with a free pen. They had a few pins, however they were all crafters for some reason, so I got a Weaver pin, as well as this keychain with one side with a Loporrit and the other side a Moogle. This is what the others look like. Which is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. The last thing I got at the Square Enix cafe was this Loporrit tote bag, which looks so cute and is actually pretty spacious. They also had a Kakshaw tote bag, Fat Cat and Namaza slippers, and the really expensive Loporrit pajamas. Like I said, they have so much stuff. So if you can only come to one store, make sure it is this one. And if you have time, make sure to check out the room in the back, which kinda looks like a museum of Final Fantasy figures. We then went to Tower Records. Here I found the brand new CD called Growing Light and the other new CD called Forge Ahead. These are really cool because you get this booklet inside with some neat stuff, including cool art, lyrics to songs, and even an in-game reward. Tower Records had pretty much every album for every Final Fantasy game, so if this is something you want in your collection, make sure to check it out. And last but not least, I also got this Loporrit plushie, which was not easy. So for those who don't know, this plushie can only be found in an arcade called Taito Station. And you cannot buy it, you have to win it in a claw game. You might be thinking to yourself, that doesn't sound that hard, but it is. I actually recorded every single attempt since I thought it would be a great way to end this video. So here's a compilation. Enjoy!
Shining is the land's light of justice.
In theory, this should be simple. Get the bunny through the slits and you win. But I learned that the claw itself just did not do a good job at holding on. At this point, I decided to try to get the bunny on its side. That way, it would make it easier to slip through. And slowly, I was able to get it to move little by little. If this game has taught me anything, it's that you have to keep trying, forging ahead no matter how hard it looks. And this was literally claw game savage. But I was determined and I did not want to give up, even though everything in my body told me to stop. My wallet mainly. At this point, I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just needed to keep at it, and soon I would save this bunny from this awful contraption. I realized that I was running out of coins, and soon all this work would have been for nothing. But then, I actually did it, and I really only had one more coin, one more attempt. And that's the story of how I spent almost 6,000 yen in order to get this puppet, and honestly, I have no regrets.